welcome to another edition of Will's Grill Shack. Today we are doing a Nando style cook, which was voted for on Instagram by you lovely viewers. We're going to be setting the barbecue up for a rotisserie function to start with, because we're going to be doing some hot wings, and then we've got some different flavours of legs that we've done, that we've marinated, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, so we've made up our marinades for the legs and the wings. In here we've got a lemon and herb marinade that's made up. I'll post all the recipes in the description so you can follow it. We've got a standard Piri Piri here with a little bit of spice in it, so a little bit of heat, as I like my food hot. And then we've got the flaming hot paste, which we're going to be using on the wings in the basket that we're cooking on. So this is going to be seriously hot. Okay, so here's your legs. You can see, good size. We're going to make a little incision on the top like that, like that, like that, and like that. Now this is to allow the marinade to get into the meat, and so you can really get the taste of the lemon and herb or the piri piri or the hot and spicy. So we're going to repeat that process for all the legs that we've got. Okay, so once you've made all the slits, you want to put a little bit of your marinade into the bag. So you literally just spoon it in. Like that. And then we're going to pop a leg in. Put the next one in. And then the last one. And then what we're going to do is spoon this over them in the bag. Okay. Then before we seal it up, you really want to get all this nicely mixed over the top of the legs, just like that. I will say this does smell lovely for a lemon and herb, considering I don't normally like not hot. So when you seal that up, make sure you get the air out of it that you can, and that is ready to go in the fridge for 24 to 48 hours really, to make sure you really get a nice cure on it. And then we just repeat the process. So the firebox is half full, blanked off, so we're only using half of it for doing the rotisserie. Let's light it up. Let that come up to a temperature of about 200 to 250 degrees, and then we will begin with the wings. So this is what we're going to be using. It's a basket that goes onto the rotisserie, and you basically put the wings in here, and there's a big spike pole that goes through here that goes on the rotisserie. You close it up, and as it turns, the wings roll into the fire, and it just basically makes the wings really nice and crispy, and they're constantly cooking and turning all over, so you get every single angle nicely cooked, which is what you're looking for with wings. So what we're going to do, empty out the wings that have been marinating now into the basket, like so. It's a bit of a messy job, so that's why I wear gloves, so I don't have to keep washing my hands every 2 minutes. Okay, so they're nicely in there, so just close it up now. Just like that, spin around, and then like I said, there's this big pole here, and we put that in through there, and centralise it just like that. I'll talk you through how it's going to work on the barbecue in a second. So we're just going to explain how this rotisserie works. So as you can see, we are coming up to temperature. I've just opened the lid, so it has dropped a little bit. It's a big metal ring that sits on it, like so. It's got a motor over here, and then what we do is connect up the metal rod that goes in here, and then it comes all over to here. Okay, so let's put the rotisserie on. Need a little bit of adjustment to centralise it, as it does. Spin it around, turn her on. This is what I mean, so it slowly turns, moving the wings into the fire and cooking them all over in that lovely paste. So this is a bit of a slower way of cooking. It's not as quick as doing it just grilling them as normal, but I find you get such better results. So we'll come back in 10-15 minutes and see how we're doing. Okay, 15 minutes on, let's have a look and see how we're getting on. As you can see, the marinade is really starting to set onto the wings, and it's causing looking like a lovely colour. Let's come back in 15 minutes and see how we're getting on. Okay, we're another 15 minutes on now, and the smell is unbelievable. And as you can see, the skin is really starting to look nice and crispy. I'm probably going to say another 10 minutes and I think these are probably going to be nearly done. So let's pop back and we'll have a look. Okay, 10 minutes on, and I would have said these are now done. Skin's looking nice and crispy, they smell amazing. So let's get them off the grill and we'll have a look at them. Okay, so let's get these things on. Also putting on some sweet corn on the cobs with some butter and some of the piri piri sauce that's left over. So I'm going to chuck these up here and let these just slowly cook away. So the whole idea of having up and down is that we can switch them around, so if you want to get something a little bit more out of the heat, then we can move those up to here and swap them around so they all cook nice and evenly. Okay, these have been on for about 5 minutes now. We're just going to put a little bit of baste on them. Don't worry if you get some flames, as soon as you shut down the lid, they'll go out. Top ones don't really need it at the moment. Okay, so it's all lowered now onto the bottom shelf. We're now going to baste again. Bit of lemon and herb as well. Okay, so we're just going to turn them over again. Okay, so a couple of these are looking fairly done, so we're just going to move them to the top so they're just a little bit out of the flame as such. Just waiting on the bigger bits really. Okay, these are now reading temperature, so let's get them off the grill and see what they look like. So we've got our piri piri style, our lemon and herb, and our flaming hot wings. Let's serve it all up and see what it looks like.